Hey guys, what's going on? Crow Murder 15 here with a new episode of Game Bros. Got a bit to go over today, so let's go ahead and get right into today's episode. First off, Game Bros news as always. We finally have all the new recording equipment set up and working. So Ray came down last week, and we finally got everything finalized for the new recording equipment. We actually got everything set up. The last time he was down, we had one cord that we needed to make everything work. So, unfortunately, whenever I ordered it, the last time he was in, he had to leave before the cord could come in. But thankfully, we've got everything set up. We've already tested it. There's still a few kinks here and there that I've got to work out, but for the most part, I've been really enjoying the new setup. It's a lot easier to record the audio commentary instead of just having to sit the little dinky mic on top of the table and have it kind of in the way. The way we've got it set up now, we actually have two boom mics on either side of the couch, so that way you can actually hear the other cast members instead of one mic trying to pick up everybody's voice at once. Like I said, there's still a few kinks here and there that I got to work out. I need to get some pop filters, some shields for the back of them, because these mics are omnidirectional and they tend to pick up a lot more than the other mic was, so I need to get a few more other things, but for the most part, they have been working great. I really enjoyed this new setup. Plus, I've actually started learning to use Audacity instead of just the regular recording software. Ray kind of gave me a little crash course on it, so hopefully the audio quality is going to be a lot better. We actually got a lot of episodes done while Ray was down, unexpectedly. What had happened was, originally we were going to play through Mortal Kombat Special Forces, which we played, but we only got 2 episodes out of it. I could not stomach that game. George, I'm sorry, I tried, buddy. So instead, so that way we could actually get some more footage and stuff and stay ahead of schedule, we are actually preparing, I think it's going to air sometime, I want to say either the end of May or beginning of June, I want to say. We're going to be playing Hotline Miami, and I cannot wait to air these episodes because I just got done editing them. They were really fun to do. Ray's the one actually playing the game, and we had a really fun time with it. We also got some new series working on for after that. We're still trying to get Reaper some more episodes, which hopefully will be happening soon. Just personal life and work and all that kind of stuff's been getting in the way right now, and life's got to come first. I've said that many, many times on the show, here on the channel and the show. And that's not just including myself, that's including, Reaper, Ryoko, whoever else is guest starring on the show at the time. Real life has to come first. This is just, for the fun of it. But, so if some people have been asking, where's Reaper been? He has been in contact with me. He has been telling me what's been going on. Me and him practically talk almost every day. Or every other day. But hopefully sometime in the near future we'll be getting him more episodes on the show. So don't worry guys, Reaper will be coming back, I promise. There is the new project I was talking about. I finally got a little bit of input on the project. I'm still not going to tell you what it is because it's still in very, very early development stages right now. So I don't want to give anything away. But I can guarantee you this, from what I've seen so far, it's going to be awesome. It is something that is going to be on Game Bros, but it probably won't be coming out to either near the end of this year or the beginning of next year is what I'm shooting for. Or at least that's what I've been hearing. Maybe, I'm not for sure. But I will keep you updated, and once it starts getting closer to completion, I'll give you more info on that. So I'm sorry I'm really vague about it, but I really want to keep this as a surprise for you guys, because it's going to be really, really cool. So going from Game Bros news to con news, Kazakhon was last weekend. Originally I didn't think I was going to be able to go, but I actually was able to go up Saturday. The Outer Rim Praxis was up there, if I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry guys. They are another lightsabers group that is outside of Fairmont, and they invited the Imperial Legion to come up, and granted there was only about 4 of us when I was there, including myself. I think there was 4. No, there was more than 4. There was 4, not including myself, I believe, but I'm not sure. But anyway, so we had a really fun time. We had a tournament. I did not participate just because of how rusty I am with my saber combat. But I did manage to film everything. If I can find any of the fight footage, I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can check it out. Speaking of sabers, I'll get into that here in just a little bit in personal news, but I'm going to stick with con news for right now. I forgot to mention that Natsu no Tsubasa-Con is going to be coming up pretty soon at around the end of June. But before we get to Natsu, we got to go to Colossal Con, which is only coming up in a few weeks, and I cannot wait. I always enjoy Colossal Con. It's like my vacation con. It's the only time I really consider having a vacation. I get to see a lot of people that I don't normally get to see, like Paul, who I love hanging out with whenever I'm up that way. But, yeah, that's coming up in a few weeks. I'll be leaving out around the end of May, and then I won't be back till like that Sunday. So, I'm going to try to do an episode of Convlog like I always do during that time. It'll be another Colossal Con special. While we're at Colossal Con, this is a fingers crossed thing because sometimes schedules can conflict, just different things can happen and stuff. We're planning on doing a very special episode of Game Bros while we're at Colossal Con that'll air the first week of June. Now, this isn't a guarantee. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, and I'm not going to mention names of like who might be on the show for this. But this is a work in progress right now. It's not a guarantee, but I'm hoping everything kind of follows through. So hopefully, keyword, hopefully, there will be a special episode of Game Bros recorded at Colossal Con. It's not going to be recorded live or anything. It's not going to be streamed. It's just going to be recorded at Colossal Con, and I'll release it the week I come back from Colossal Con and get it edited and everything like that. I know around that time is also going to be when we're doing the Hotline Miami episodes. So there will be a tiny one-episode break if we're able to get this episode recorded. So fingers crossed. I'm really hoping this works. But anyway, like I said a minute ago, Natsu no Tsubasa-Con is going to be coming up at the end of June. It's always our Tsubasa-Con picnic that's held at Rear Park in Huntington, West Virginia. I don't know the exact date, but I think the Facebook page is already up, so I'll put a link in the description below for that if you want to check it out. This event is completely free. Cosplay is encouraged, not mandatory. There's a lot of fun events that we do, and hopefully some of the Who's Line cast will be down that way, and maybe we'll do something fun for you guys if we can get enough people and get this organized in time, which we should. Speaking of Natsu no Tsubasa-Con, Tsubasa-Con's going to be right after that, the second week of October. I'm not 100% sure on the dates, but I'll put a link in the description for that one too. A lot of people have been asking me, and this wasn't done until just recently, when is Who's Line going to be put into the panel applications? Well, the panel applications have just now been put up. I don't know if they've been officially put on the website, but the head person, Mike, actually got a hold of me, and I was able to fill out the applications for the PG-13 and 18 plus Who's Line's the Anime. So, guys, the applications are in. Now I've just got to wait for word back from Mike. So, they are in. So, we just got to wait and see what's going on. I'm sure they'll be accepted. Now we just got to wait on the times. And then Tsubasa-Con will probably be my last con for the season, unless there's a smaller one like Char-Con or something like that I might go to. So going into personal news, there's actually quite a few things I want to go over on this section today. And I know I'm already running a bit, over schedule and everything, because I try to keep these about 10 minutes or so at the least, but there's just a lot of information I've got to expel since the last episode I recorded. So thank you guys, first off, for watching all this, just my personal BS. So, okay, so personal news. First off, I'm done for the semester. Yes! Oh, man, it's been a long semester. It's been a good one, but it's been long. And I'm always excited whenever spring semester is always over, because I've got a couple of months to kind of not necessarily kick back, because I still have work, I still have other things I need to do, but just the relief of not having to worry about schoolwork until August is a relief. So I'm already scheduled for next semester. Now there is a little bit of a downside, because I already got scheduled for next semester, and originally I thought I was going to be graduating in the fall. Well, I unfortunately have one more semester after the fall, because I have to have an internship. And we were going to try to do the internship this coming fall, but with as many hours as I'm carrying this coming semester and going to try to juggle that with the internship, it's just not feasible. I'd rather wait another semester rather than trying to juggle too much at once and then my grades drop. So, but thankfully it's only one more semester. It has been determined. So I will be graduating spring of 2019. And it seems like it's been a really long time because I first graduated high school in 2005. But the way I look at it, it's better late than never. So that's the way I'm looking at it. And like I said, it's only one more semester. Other personal stuff, Pawpaw is actually back at the house now. He's been doing a bit better. So we brought him back to the house from the rehab facility and the nursing home. So I'm glad to have him back. I love seeing him every day. So it's just kind of fun. I wouldn't say fun, but it's good to have him around again. Being able to see him instead of having to. Granted, it was only in Montgomery, which is only about 5 minutes from my house, but it's good to actually just see him physically every day. So, what else is going on? Oh yeah, Imperial Legion Saber practice is actually going to be starting up in the next couple of weeks, so I'll be starting to attend that as much as I can, and I'm really looking forward to that. I always love going to Sabers and having fun with my friends, developing my character, and just having a fun time while I'm actually getting some exercise. We actually did an event this past Friday for May the 4th, and we had a really good time. It was around the Ashley, Kentucky area, and we actually taught a bunch of kids the basic form called Shicho, and it's actually the first form that you learn if you're part of Imperial Legion. It's really simple, it's really basic, and we had a lot of fun teaching the kids, doing some duels for the kids. It was just a really fun time for everybody. So it got me really excited for Sabers practice starting up, and like I said, it'll be starting up in a couple of weeks, and I'll probably go down there once a week, because normally how they do it is, it's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, which I know it looked backwards on the camera, but hey, whatever. But I'm probably only gonna be going once a week because of the travel, because it's about a good 2-hour drive from where I live at to get to practice. And the only reason why is because it's the closest place that has Sabers training, or at least to my knowledge anyway. But I've also got a lot of friends there that attend it. I love hanging out with my friends while we're doing this, so that's coming up soon. Other than that, that's all I can really think of. Like I said, guys, some cons are coming up. Colossal Con's going to be coming up, so it's going to be, I believe, let me check real quick. It's like the last Wednesday of May, up until that Sunday. Technically, the con itself starts that Thursday, the last Thursday of May. But if you pre-registered your badge, you can go ahead and go there Wednesday and pick up your badge late that night. So if any of you guys are in the Sandusky area, I'm not going to be doing any panels or anything. I'm just going to be hanging out. So if you're at Colossal Con, you want to come up and say hey, feel free to. Unless I'm busy with something or doing like a photo shoot or something like that, feel free to come up and talk. I love meeting people that watch the show and everything. So anyway, guys, I gotta go ahead and wrap this up because I've actually got to head to work here in just a little bit, and so that about does it. So yeah, guys, Colossal Con's coming up, and that'll probably be, I'm probably going to save the next episode of Conblog until Colossal Con, so there probably won't be a new episode of Conblog for just a little while, so bear with me on that. So guys, that about does it. So this is Crow Murder 15 signing off.